guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about self-protection or self-defense. Now when I say self-protection or self-defense, first thing that usually comes to mind is owning a weapon, most likely a gun. But as you guys already know, sales for firearms in the United States have skyrocketed. Not only that, it's really difficult to even find bullets. So in a bug out situation, maybe you have a gun, maybe you don't have any more bullets. What can you do for self-defense, self-protection? Well, in that case, I would suggest getting a sword. Many years, using a sword has been the #1 weapon when it comes to self-defense. As time went on, we started using guns, and then swords hasn't been used as much, but I still think it's a valuable option when you don't have a firearm or an arrow, something of that nature. When I picked up this particular sword right here, I didn't want anything that was too flashy, that looked like it was a Japanese sword with the beautiful Japanese decorations on it and all that stuff. I didn't want it to stick out. I wanted something that was matte black, something that would blend in. Even these colors seem like these are colors that's similar to what they use in the Marines. I wanted it to be strong, and I wanted it to be a sword that I can use in real life. So if we're looking for the sword, one of the things that I had to research is the type of steel. There's all different types of steels used today to make swords and knives and things of that nature. So you guys might want to research that before you purchase a sword. A really cheap sword probably wouldn't do you any justice. The metal is probably made from probably not good quality metal. So probably in the event that you got to use the sword to protect your life or whatever may be the case, it may fail. So you check out the type of steel that's used to create the sword that you plan on getting. I'm going to post some different types of steels used to make swords. I didn't know that there was so many out there, but it's definitely a lot. So you guys want to go ahead and research that. And thinking about adding a sword to your Bagout bag, you might want to think about the weight. So I think this sword right here is about 2 pounds added to my Bagout bag. And as you guys already know, when I talked about the Bagout bag, one of the main things was weight in it. But I was checking out one of my favorite movies. The movie is The Book of Eli. And in this movie, a 60-year-old man or 60-plus-year-old man by the name of Eli, he walks around the United States for 30 years. And in doing so, he believes he has a mission for God. But I'll let you check it out. I don't want to mess it up for you. But one thing I wanted to talk about in the Book of Eli is the contents that Eli owned. Now, if you go on YouTube and you look at a lot of people's YouTube channel that talks about Bagout Bag, because we have the opportunity to kind of like prepare ourselves in advance, then as a result, we get to put a lot of good things in our bag. But I think in the situation with Eli, it's probably more practical that the things that he had is something that would probably make a really good Bagout bag. I think that a lot of things that we have in there, such as tents and sleeping bags and things like that, that would make living a little bit more pleasurable. I think that's probably not always going to be the key, or it's not always going to be the option when shit hits the fan. So just briefly, I wanted to go over the contents of Eli so we can kind of get this thing in a more perspective way to say that, look, you don't really need a million things to really survive to get out there and do what you need to do. So guys, I'm going to go over the list, post everything that I saw in the movie, and then we're just going to go over. Alright guys, so from watching the movie, The Book of Eli, I did a count to see everything that Eli owned, everything that he had. And I'm saying not just things that was inside his Bugout bag, but the things he owned, period. So the list goes as such. Eli owned approximately about 21 items to his name, and this is what he had. Eli had 1 pair of sunglasses, he had a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, he had a jacket with the hood, he had 2 sets of gloves, he had 1 pair of pants, he had a gas mask, fixed blade, bow and arrow, shotgun, handgun, boots, backpack, a ferrocene rod, hope I said that right, iPod, headphones, charger, a shema, canteen, and he had a lighter, which he traded later. He always carried around a Bible, a full pretty big version, a pretty big Bible, a King James Version Bible, and he had a small container. That was it. That was all Eli had. He basically traveled to and fro around the United States with just those items right there. Now, naturally, along the way, he picked up some items. He did trade some items or whatnot for water, but for the most part, he didn't have much. Now, I know that this is a movie, it's not real life, but it did seem more practical than what he had. I know a lot of us in our Bagout Bag, we have change of clothes, we have personal toiletries and things of that nature. We even have food. Eli didn't have any food whatsoever. Whatever he had to eat, he hunted or was given to him. So I just check out the movie if you never got a chance to take a look at it. It's the Book of Eli by Denzel Washington. Favorite movie. I love looking at that movie. So guys, that being said, that just concludes it. I wasn't going to make a long post today. Hope everybody's being safe during this coronavirus outbreak. You know, don't forget, practice safe distancing. You don't want to get sick. This thing is serious. So on that note, I really appreciate you guys checking out the video. The next video I'm going to make is about why I became a minimalist. For people really interested in that, has nothing to do with survivalism, but I think it has some really good information. So maybe you guys want to check that out. So listen, if you guys like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment. I love getting comments, even though I don't get any. And until the next video, next time. Peace.